Google Fi, a phone plan by Google. Get unlimited data, calls, and texts for the Fi Unlimited plan. Start
All right, hello and welcome once again to a little Royal Esports stream. Oh God, let me take this off. So today we're playing our first team against some randoms. Uh-oh, that's not good. Screen jumped free. I didn't check what was going on. We'll see how it pops up once we get the two teams. Last week we spectated a game. That was I believe the second team against some randoms. That went all the way to like 40 something minutes and the spectating stopped. It froze and we couldn't get it to go again. The second team ended up winning actually in kind of epic fashion after they had completely I guess put themselves in a huge hole with some terrible kind of early mid-game play. So they're going against it's gone, an Akali, a Ziggs, an Ashe, a Sona, and a Master Yi, and the kids are talking about the levels on one of these guys. I'm not sure is it the Ziggs? He's like the number 1 or number 2 on the NA server. Over here we got a Talon, Pantheon, a Mumu, Jhin, and Mordekaiser. Let's see if this thing gets going here. I don't know what is the deal with Riot and their client. The spectate is horrible. To the point where I think that I should just go with a whole different product here. Okay, so let's see if we can get this thing going. Let's go already. Usually you get it started and then it tends to run. There we go. All right. So looking at the blue team, we actually changed the colors to where our team camera looks like they're the blue team. But anyway, it's fine. They're the red team. Blue team here, as they go out, they got a Master Yi. He's going to go either ward or he's going to take that that bot buff. Ashe goes straight to lane. It looks like the red team wants to invade, and I'm not so sure that's a great idea, but we'll see. Master Yi is there. They jump in the bush. Blue has vision there, so they're really not tricking anybody. They don't know that, of course. But here comes Ashe. Sona is going to bot. They are going to invade. Master Yi immediately, he doesn't see him coming. He's just going to stay there. Now he tries to get away. The entire red team and Ashe runs back. Sona runs back to lane. Master Yi is just trying to get away. Pantheon jumps in, needs help. There is a good route from the Jhin, but he's going to get under tower, and that's going to be the end of that. And a flash there, I'm not sure by who, but that didn't work out. They could pick up this Ashe right here if they try. Jump in, and that's an absolute beatdown on the Ashe. So that gives your bottom laners a little head start. Talon is wandering around. They're going to go ahead and take the blue team's red buff. But at the same time, wisely, Master Yi and Akali go and take the red team's red buff. So that's the trade. Ideally here, Akali, they should know that. Talon should know that because Akali's not in lane. It should be pretty obvious. Let's see, Mord, he's facing... It's a 2v1. He doesn't know they're there. Talon is not aware of what's happening. I don't think this Mord's going to get away. He does. He has to flash. And now Talon steps in and saves him. He's going to be forced to back, which really sucks because Ziggs is just going to town in the top lane, taking this entire first wave with with absolutely no resistance. Akali forced to back. The bot laners. Let's go ahead and fix this while we're here. So Talon is going to go mid. Amumu is your jungle. Pantheon is your support. Jhin is your ADC. Akali is mid for them. Ziggs is top. Ashe is your ADC. Sona is your support. And Master Yi is your jungler. It's interesting, I was watching a video the other day about Master Yi and how on the Korean server, Master Yi is not even a player. I mean, he's never played, and it's just funny the different playing styles around the world and what champions are considered good and not good. Master Yi is really annoying and a total handful when he gets going. So you can't let him get going, otherwise he just stomps you late game. Mid game and late game, actually. I mean, depending on what's going on, what his build is and what your build is. Ziggs decides to back. Mord now is able to farm, and he's going to need to because he is behind 15-5. Jhin is also falling behind the Ashe 19-15, but that Ashe, you got to remember, does have that one death, and Pantheon has that kill. Jhin forced out. Pantheon wants to jump in, but Sona just getting some poke on him. Talon and Akali, it's an interesting matchup in the mid lane. Talon has a level advantage. Fight breaking out. Pantheon jumps in, and then defensively has to back away, and he's taking a lot of shots from the Ashe. Both of them are forced behind tower. Both of them need to back. I'm not sure. Jin's going to go back, and he might be in trouble here. Now he does realize he needs to back. Derek's going to stay, and I assume he just wants to get some poke. No reason to go back without dropping this spear. Yeah, I would hope Ashe just pushes this and gets back for his sake, but that doesn't look like it's going to be the case. He has been healing some, but she's taking shots, and looks like she's going to get a plate. That might be enough. Here is Amumu. They didn't see him coming, and he takes a little shot, but that's it. Does not try to follow him or punish him any further. Probably a wise decision at this point. Jhin is coming back. Here Amumu tries to grab in again. Misses that one. Jumps in. Pantheon has to use his defensive shield to get back. Jhin is here. Now Sona and Ashe are going to get behind tower, and they're going to base. There's some vision on the dragon. Master Yi's going to take that. Jhin tries to intimidate him, maybe run him off, but he stays, drops his own ward. Talon now. Is it evening up in the mid lane? No, Talon's still leading by quite a bit. Master Yi does make himself visible, possible, as he goes through the mid lane. Ziggs got a level advantage and up 34-16 on the Mord. And that is not a good situation for the Mord. The red team leading currently just about 400 gold. There's a shot from the Mord. He's trying to force him back. Can't walk through that, through his bombs. Gets dropped, getting some poke. More poke as he sits back. And Ziggs takes a tower shot for his efforts. Amumu doing his jungle thing. Sona and Ashe have been pushed somewhat under their tower. Hitting some of those plants from Jhin. And now he's got to get back. There is the slow from Ashe. And that still allows him to get back. I don't believe Pantheon backed that entire time, so he stayed all the way from back when he was low on health to just cause trouble and to really force the blue laners back a little bit. Another plant shot on the Sona from the Jhin. Mid lane, actually in the jungle, they're jumping out, trying to make Master Yi kind of punish him. Master Yi looks like he's got that Debonar skin, that new one. Whereas Perry walks right through the mid lane. I'm not sure if he's going to try to stay or go. Looks like he's going to go. Master Yi back on his chickens. Looks like Amumu is going to try to take some vision. Ziggs making his way back into lane. That looks like an ult. And it really missed. So that's a good sign for the Pantheon, or excuse me, the Mordekaiser. But it doesn't look like he wants to fight particularly. Just kind of a wise decision. No minions. His minions will walk through this, through these bombs, and that is going to be a problem for them. There's a shot by the Ziggs. Boy, that's a lot of poke. Bottom lane, a fight breaking out defensively. And there you go. Goodbye double kill with the help. Who came down to help there? Here comes Master Yi. That must have been Talon that came down to help. It was. Okay, so Talon came down to help. Got them a double kill in the bottom. That kill went the way of Pantheon and Jin. Ashe now returns to lane. I think the red team just kind of wants to push this wave and get back. Boy, these are not shots that he wants to take. He needs help. Young G could be in trouble here with the slow, and good for Pantheon jumping in. Turns, tries to respawn, but really was in a dangerous situation as he was being tracked by that Ashe. I am not going to be able to help you right now. I'm in the middle of a live stream. You're good. Thank you. Ashe trying to take some shots. No good. And that is going to be it for Jin. And boy, that is why Ashe just is so annoying, because she's just relentless when she starts dropping that slow and then that increasing tempo on whatever next ability is. I don't play her, but she is really annoying. Here's a jungle fight trying to chase this Akali. She might get away. I don't think either one of them has something to reach. He bounces forward, and that's a shot right under tower. Good play by Talon as they chase down Akali, who thought she was safe as she got under tower. Jin is now going to try to come help Amumu with this drag. Pantheon a little slow to the party. Mordekaiser also taking his sweet time getting back to lane. And really, Mordekaiser's getting, I mean, really, he's getting beat up pretty good here. His tower is about gone. I don't believe he's gotten any pressure on the Ziggs tower at all. He's trailing 64-38. He does have one kill, so that's to his advantage, but in general, in all the other ways, he is losing. Mord steps forward, has no minions, needs to sit under his tower, which is fine. He really could use some help right here. Ziggs is pushed up so far, and Amumu really should be rotating to punish this Ziggs. The Ziggs is low on health, and I don't know, what is the Amumu doing? This Amumu should go straight to top lane, and let's see what he does. Nope, he wanders around aimlessly.
Shut down.
He's gonna base. Master Yi pops up in the bot lane. Jin is just gonna sit under tower, and another kill from Retzev, and this Ziggs still remains there. Did he miss his Thunderdome? Kind of looked like he did. And that might be it for Ziggs. Nice kill from him. So he should, don't walk right through the bombs. Why are you doing that? He doesn't seem to care. All right, so Mord, step forward. This is his opportunity to put some pressure, push waves. You know, he has lost lane up to this point, but he is leading 2 kills to 0, and that was dumb by the Ziggs. I'm not sure what the Ziggs was doing there, trying to push forward that far into the top lane. I mean, he had to know that he was either going to die or get ganked, especially when he was low on health. So Amumu now calling out the mid lane. Master Yi is going to take his vision. Can Talon jump over the wall and make this punish this Master Yi? He's going to sit in this bush. Talon also kind of sitting in the bush. No vision for either of them. They don't know that they're there. Akali now steps over. Amumu sees Akali with the sweeper. Ziggs now rotates to the mid lane, trying to help take mid tower and put pressure on the Talon, who is way ahead, 3 kills and 2 assists, and 78-41 on CS. And that's a great jump and kill in by. Is that going to be a double kill? It is a double kill for the Akali. So she went from trailing 3-0 to now just trailing 2-3. She's behind on CS still, but those 2 kills are going to do a lot for her getting back in the game. And I'm just wondering if that has to do with some overconfidence by both the Talon and the Amumu, thinking that they were so far ahead they could just do whatever they wanted. Bot lane now. Once again, Jhin getting some vision. Pantheon is going to try to take Gronk. I'm sure this is just for health purposes. The bot lane, you know, Pantheon 2 kills, and now unfortunately you got the Ashe with 2 kills, and that's going to be a real annoyance for them. They could use some help, I'm sure, in the bot lane just to try to handle this Ashe. See if any of that help comes. Big fight breaking out in the mid lane. It's a 3v3. They're trying to take some vision away from the blue team. Amumu gets forward. What can he get done? And that's going to be it for Master Yi. That's a great kill by the red team to take out that Master Yi. You know, you want to keep him, as we talked about, from snowballing at all. He's got 2 deaths already. The bot lane now. Once again, Sona steps forward. They've split the two bottom laners, and it ends up coming to nothing. 2v1 in the mid lane. Boy, it's tough with this Ziggs because he's got so much poke. He just stands back and throws bombs. And it's difficult for the red team to get at him. Talon tries to come behind, jumps over the wall. What can he do? This could be the burst he needs to take him out. Drops his bombs, but it doesn't matter. And goodbye, woo, 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 to the Ziggs. Bot lane now. It's a great opportunity for them to get a lead going again. Young G finally picks up his 2nd kill. And real great, I mean, this is a perfect opportunity to push real hard and take this tower, or at least take a good chunk of it. Pantheon decides to base. Probably he's got a bunch of gold. Ziggs, where's he going? Is he going to go back to top lane, or is he going to come back mid? He's not come up yet. He's still getting counted, I believe. They're calling drag, Pantheon. Drag is in. Amumu is coming. Pantheon will hop in. They're probably going to be able to get this uncontested. Nobody's going to be able to get there in time. Akali has decided to go top lane. I'm sure she's trailing by 2 levels to the Mord. Why is the Mord not fighting? You're 2 levels up, Mord. You are 2 levels up. What are you afraid of? There you go. Let's fight. No, the Mord is not recognizing. I mean, he doesn't have minions now, but he had a great opportunity there to really do some damage, being 2 levels up. I'm not sure what this Akali can get done against the Mord. I imagine he has his ult too. He's been sitting up there the entire time. Pull him back and ult her. Boom. Maybe he doesn't have it, but he needs to just keep pushing her back. Ziggs takes the mid lane tower and claims that bounty because he's got Rip. Big shot on the 2nd tier tower. Amumu has to come down to help. Ziggs pulls forward. Amumu misses on his chain, and Ziggs just gets to run away completely free. 2 waddling champions with Ziggs and Amumu. Now Master Yi tries to get behind the Mord. What's the Mord going to do? Does he have an ult? I just don't know. He doesn't have his tower to protect him. He has to flash away. Big chase. The Q's going to come up for the Master Yi soon, but no, he pulls back. I'm not sure why he didn't drop it. Maybe the minions? I'm not really sure, but there's a Amumu. That should be an easy kill on the Sona. Pantheon now, once again dealing with this Ziggs and his poke. A lot of damage being done. They're going to lose. They're going to lose tier 2 mid tower. And this Ziggs is causing all kinds of trouble for the red team. And he waddles away as he sees Talon. Talon jumping the walls, trying to cut him off. He's just going to sprint to Master Yi. There's Talon. Can he burst him? He can. No, he can't. He gets pushed away, but he winds up living. He wants to take Krugs. Mord now joins the party. Master Yi, they can deal with this Master Yi. Once again, you know, the Mord is up 2 levels on the Yi. I don't know why he continues to not want to fight this. Why do you not fight? You're 2 levels up. Akali returning to the mid lane. Bot laners are going to go ahead and push their wave and then rotate. Jhin needs to base. Amumu takes his puppies and is going to come out to Pantheon. Using his change just to speed his way through the lane. Skips chickens. Goes straight to red buff. Mord farming for free. He really should take that tower. They just need to start putting some pressure in the top lane to send their minions on that end of the map, and it's never going to happen if he can't clear that tower, which is already at, you know, probably half health. Another fight breaking out. Retsev just ends Ashe with all the bursts that he has. Looks like Sona's going to run away, and ult dropped by the Ziggs as he tries to come in to help. Now's a great opportunity for them to try to deal with this wave in the mid lane, but it looks like everybody's going to have to be on deck for this fight. It's a 3v3, and they're all having to retreat. Good shot by the Akali, and boy, she takes care of the Jhin, no trouble. And then that's going to be it. That's a double kill for the blue team. And Jinx finally realizes he's up 2 levels and takes that Master Yi with no trouble. He should push really hard right now and take this tower, because once again, an objective has been claimed by Ziggs. Ziggs is looking to carry this team. He right now is only 1-5-2, but he's taking all these objectives, and I'm not sure how that's going to carry as time goes on. Big bomb laid, and that's going to be it. Another kill on the Ziggs, but once again, he's the one putting all the pressure. He's the one taking the towers, and you know, I don't know. They're trailing 6-22. You would think that there's absolutely no way that the blue team gets back into this, but because of the play of Ziggs, look at the towers. Look at the towers and what the red team has taken versus what the blue team has taken. You know, they should be taking opportunities to punish the blue team anytime that that Ziggs is causing trouble elsewhere. A lot of it has to do with the fact their jungler did not get a rift. That the rift was claimed by the blue team. Also, a lot of that has to do with the fact that having to go and help in the bottom lane several times has made it so they weren't necessarily able to punish the blue team when they had the opportunity. Another bomb to blast away, and that's it. He's dead again, the Ziggs. Master Yi tries to heal, and a burst on him. He's dead, and here comes Ashe, just causing trouble and forcing the red team to retreat. They should go take drag. I'm not really sure why they wouldn't. Akali is running through their jungle, and they're pinging her. She looks like she's just going to kind of sneak behind. We're not really sure where she's planning on going. Yeah, she's going to base. That's a wise decision. They don't take drag. They decide to pull back. They're going to heal up. The Mord needs to get back. He is up 3 levels on the Ashe. He just needs to get away from tower shots. He should turn and try to Thunderdome one of these. But no, Ashe and Sona are going to go ahead and rotate. And Mord goes all the way back. I just don't know where he's going. Where are you going? Why wouldn't you take that wave as you're running away? It's hard to understand. Anyway, he bases. It's probably fine. He just seemed more scared than he needed to be. Akali set behind, jumps over the wall, and that's it. Burst on the Akali. What do we got? Are we freezing? Did this thing freeze on me again? Oh no. They finally FF'd. You know, they stayed in it a long time. You really got to give it to the blue team, down 7-25, and yet when you look at the objectives that they took, and those were primarily taken by Ziggs, you really got to kind of tip your hat. to the Ziggs, and I suppose there's a reason why he's the number whatever that he is on the NA server. All right, let's take a look at some of the stats. All right, coming down, Retzev 11-1-6. Derek 5-2-4, did pretty good in that support position. Where's Perry 4-1-11, got those assists. I felt like he made a few mistakes here and there, but generally, I mean, you look at that, he only died once, so good for him. I think the mistakes we're talking about is letting them get ripped and not necessarily punishing them sometimes when he had the opportunity by missing his grab. Young G 2-3-3, not a great game for him. And Gage Jinx in the top lane 3-0-1. So for as bad as it looked in the beginning, he never died. So good for him, I guess. His safe play pays off, but it does draw out the game, which is kind of interesting. Master Yi, horrible. Sona, terrible. The Ashe, she played much better than this is showing, that 2-5. It's pretty difficult to win when you got an 0-5 support. Ziggs was 1-7, but as I say, made the most gold because he was taking the objectives and caused the most trouble and the most pressure. The Akali 4-3-1. She actually didn't do bad, but she just ran into a wrecking ball in the shape of a wall jumping Talon Retzev. All right, so that's the end of that game. They've already jumped into it. Looks like another game. Let's see if I want to go ahead and follow that. They're going to the Howling Abyss. I don't think I'm going to follow that. I could jump in with the second team and see what's going on. They're in a queue right now. Let's see. Well, who else do we got here we could follow around? They must have been out as well. Second team, did you guys win? Wrecked. Okay, so that's good. Everybody wrecked today. We might as well. Why not? Let's go take in and spectate this. Oops, I don't want to talk to you. No, I want to spectate. It won't let me spectate. Can you not spectate? Maybe you can. You can't, apparently. Spectate Howling Abyss. All right, well, that's the end. Thanks for being with us. 2 wins for the first and the second team today. And I think we'll be back tomorrow. We'll play the first team against the second team. We're going to have to pull Retzev out of that. He can't play anymore against the second team. So he'll come over and help me do this commentary as it were. All right. Have a good one.